Hey, I have been inboxed to do this video, but this video was actually asked by someone by the name of Danny. And I figured, okay, I'm gonna kick it off this morning, but it's basically he was basically asking me to do a video of like women's turnoff. So I decided to make it a top 10 turnoff, but this can easily go for women and men. But one of them I could say is poor hygiene. Um, it's a given. I don't really need to get into why, but poor hygiene is like, something that you must make sure that is not an issue. The second one is bad breath. That also goes to poor hygiene. What I normally do is I always carry miniature or buy miniature Listerine mouthwash. Yeah, people laugh. I do carry floss and toothbrush, especially when I'm going on a date. So normally after I eat, I excuse myself into the ladies' room and brush my teeth. Well, mouthwash and brush my teeth and floss depending on what I was eating. Just for situations where after the dinner date we're in each other's faces having a conversation, my breath does not smell like anything I've eaten or had drank. But also having things like I don't think it's proper to have gum in your mouth when you're first meeting someone, but I do think it's nothing wrong with popping in a mint or any of those type of mint type things that you put in your mouth, or anything like fruity. I suggest anything that is not, I strongly suggest against anything that is cinnamon or apple. Something like, tropical flavored. You can't go wrong with that. Um, Being rude on your date, and especially being rude to staff, being rude to waitress, being rude to other customers and stuff can be a completely big turn off. I don't like going out on dates and stuff and then the guy is completely rude, pushy, aggressive. Like, it's because to me, how I look at it, if you're like that when we're out on our date with other people, it's not, I can't, it's not going to be far-fetched that you're going to turn that on me. Poor manners. Uh, like I say, well, like I taught my brother when he was trying to get into dating. You gotta look at it. You gotta look at manners and being a gentleman like the way you want to be treated, and really, literally, exactly what I just said. When you're walking in, you open the door anywhere you go. So you open the door, you make sure you step away so the lady can walk in. Anytime you feel thirsty or anytime you think the person might be thirsty, you offer them something to drink or offer to suggest to get them something to drink. Same thing with food. Same thing, when you're about to go sit down, pull out a chair. It doesn't hurt to pull out a chair. You're walking to a vehicle or out of a vehicle, you open the doors, and or you make sure that if you're gonna do that, you let that woman know, oh, don't open your door. I'll be on the other side to open it, because there's a lot of women that are so open, well, so into the point of opening their own doors and doing their own thing on their own, and it's just that you're not sure if it's because out of independency or if it's because men just don't, there's not gentlemen out there. So be the first to impress her by being more gentleman like opening doors, like, you know, trying to see what, impressing her, like what kind of meals, and suggesting what you think she should try, wines and things like that. Complain a lot. I don't like negative people or people who complain a lot. Especially, that's not something you want to do when you're first getting to know someone. At least wait till you get the title, but minimize your complaints, because that is like a fire way to get rid of a woman. And this can also go for men. Being boring is a good way to lose the woman quickly. Same can go for women too when in dates or first meeting a guy. Um, Being a poor listener is almost as worse as being boring. Um, Nothing's worse as being a person who seems and looks interested, like the lights are on but no one's home. If you're not gonna dedicate yourself into a date of actually getting to know someone, you shouldn't be dating. Um, Let me see. Put others down. Putting yourself down is not cool. Putting others down is not cool. If you have to find yourself putting yourself and others down, that does not exude confidence, that does not exude anything appealing in a positive way. So avoid that avoid that at all costs. Being a cheapskate. Look, when you're going out on a date, I'm not saying you have to be like $100 or $200 in the hole on a date, but I would say being a cheapskate is not a good thing. Like on another video that I did put out, if you're a person that is on a budget, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with finding out the person's type of favorite dish, like things they're allergic to, things like that, that help you navigate on going to a place that is not as pricey but have a beautiful ambiance. You know, nowadays in this type of economy, you do have beautiful restaurants that have live bands, that have like, you know, beautiful events going on while, you know, attending meals. Or you can go to a nice art gallery or wine tasting, things like that, or cooking classes together that are not that pricey, but at the same time you guys are collaborating together, getting to know each other. So, you know, that's for the cheapskates. But also in that same video, I did talk about finding a place where, you know, will complement yourself and that person and has a great ambiance, where you would go in, set, you know, set your reservations, go on the menu, pick everything that you would like, and that you would like her to have, or pick basically like a smorgasbord of appetizers. A bottle of wine is always cheaper to go with than glasses of wine. You just want to make sure if the person's into wine, and if they're into light, dark, sweet, or just, you know, things like that, and pay that off. Find out the manager that's going to be in shift on that day. Make sure you have your receipt on you, and instruct them that when you do come in, that the waiter does not come with any type of menu. They just bring over what you've ordered. You know, first your drink, your bottle, your appetizer, like that. And as you guys are finishing each course, to bring them as they go, not all of them at once, because that thing annoys me with waiters. Let me see. Other than being a cheapskate, someone who's self-absorbed. Being very confident and being confident is not a bad thing, but being so self-absorbed and too cocky isn't a good look. No woman, especially no woman on this planet, is into that. That you can come off as an asshole, and the same goes for women. That concludes my top 10 things that women, you know, that's a huge turn off to women, and it can also go for men. Thank you for checking out my video. Don't forget to like, share, because sharing is caring. Subscribe, comment, and video responses definitely love. Bye.